Alright, so got back home, got the rivets taken out, except for one that kind of was proving a little difficult, but not a big deal. Uh, so, this is how this was in here. You can see there was quite a few rounds put in here. The total round count that we put into this plate was right around 100. It was three 30 round mags, and then seven, eight of the 30-06. And I think we might have hit it with something else. 60 of those were 7.62 by 39 out of an SKS. 30 was, 223 out of an AR, and then 30-06 out of a bolt action long rifle. Yeah, so that is what the plastic looks like. And there's the inside, and we can kind of see why the spalling started to get worse as we went on, because the first 30 rounds that we put through from the 7.62 by 39 ended up denting the plate. And it's about 3/4 of an inch total after the the 60 rounds of the 7.62. So backplate deformation about 3/4 of an inch. And as that continued to pull back, the gap between the plastic and the steel kept getting bigger as this got bowed out. One of the rivets had lost its head during that process, but the plate was still held on pretty well. But this one, obviously, where most of the fire got focused at, a lot of pressure was put on it, which is this guy over here, the one that deformed. But most of the serious spalling during that did get absorbed by the plate. So stuff that would hurt you real bad. But that capability to keep the spall in, especially towards the edge, once you get past about 20 rounds, 30 rounds, it's going to decrease in effectiveness. But you might have some other concerns than spalling hitting you at that point. But as you can see, the 1/8 inch thick AR did just fine, in stopping the rounds. So brought it down. Focus. So that was the original thickness, and I ground the plate down quite a bit, as you can see there. And we did a little bit of shooting up top, but once we realized that the thinner section was going to stop 3 rounds of 30-06, we mostly moved to shooting down here, and it dented it up pretty good. But again, to be expected with that much concentrated firepower. So the holes are much smaller than the bullets that went through. for the most part, because the plastic will actually close up around the round as it's going through. So there's a expansion at the start when the round hits it. But then as it liquefies from contact, and then it almost immediately kind of solidifies and grabs onto the round as it passes through, which takes a lot of the energy out of it. And that's what you see. That's why this plate held up so well under such sustained firepower. Is this thickness of plate, if it was just naked steel against a hard backing, would have given out with the 3 mag dumps that we did, and possibly even under just the plain old 30-06. So yeah, that is the what the backside of that plastic looks like, and that's the results of the 60 rounds of 7.62 by 39, and 5 rounds of 30-06 right there. So you can kind of see the deformation on there. So yeah, I think that is a rousing success.